Hello,
Yes, very.
everyone. My name is John, and welcome to the ExpertGate interview series. Today, we are thrilled to have with us Professor Nawab Ali Khan, a distinguished academic and researcher with over 30 years of expertise in human resource management, accounting, and finance. Dr. Nawab has held esteemed positions such as the chairman and dean of the Faculty of Commerce at Aligarh Muslim University and coordinator for the HR management program at Prince Satam bin Abdulaziz University in Saudi Arabia. His contributions to academia and academic administration and research have been both extensive and impactful. Professor Nawab, thank you so much for joining with us today. Could you begin by
Thank you, sir.
providing a brief overview of your professional journey and what inspired you to specialize in human resource management and commerce?
Thank you, John. Thank you very much. In fact, as you said in the beginning, Professor Nawab Ali Khan is a distinguished academic with a profound contribution to the field of commerce and management. That's what people say about me, but I always believe that I am a ordinary student of commerce, and I always treat myself as a learner. As you said, I started my journey in teaching profession in 1991 from the University of Delhi, and recently I'm working as professor in the Department of Commerce, Aligarh Muslim University, Aligarh. I have served as the chairman, Department of Commerce, and the dean of the faculty at Aligarh Muslim University, where I have played a pivotal role in advancing both academic and research standards. I have published extensively in reputed journals and have mentored countless students and scholars, shaping the next generation of the professionals in the discipline. A key milestone in my career has been my focus on addressing issues related to human resource management and also my second area, accounting, which has earned me a little recognition as a thought leader. In fact, Alhamdulillah, my participation as a speaker at international forums, such as my speeches at the two recent conferences, one organized by Indian Accounting Association on a very important theme, that is the accounting shenanigans. Another one, a special address on ethical business practices for sustainability at international conference on global sustainability for a resilient future, organized by Department of Commerce, Patna Women's College University, Patna University, Bihar. It underscores my commitment to fostering ethical practices in my field.
Definitely, definitely. I mean, with ethics and sustainability, these are things, more important now than ever with the limited
And
resources that we have. Yes.
and John, the inspiration behind specializing in this field, in my field, is because what I see, reflecting on what inspires professionals to specialize in their fields, individuals often find their motivation in a combination of passion for solving complex problems, a desire to create positive change, and the influence of mentors and personal experiences. For me, if you ask
Mm.
for me, the intricate challenges of corporate accountability and the need to enhance transparency in business practices likely resonated deeply, guiding me towards a career that balances rigorous research with practical impact. And that's what I'm doing in my field. Actually, I'm trying to bring something new for the people who are from my field.
Mm.
So my
Yes.
journey has not ended. It is always beginning and beginning and beginning. I'm looking forward to explore in all directions pertaining to my field.
Definitely. I mean, that makes so much sense. Why you say that you're a student of this. Even after so many years of experience. I mean, because at the end of the day, for all of us, right, we're constantly learning, and it's a great and wonderful approach and mindset to have towards your fields. Now, Professor Nawab, as you collaborate with ExpertGate, I mean, what types of projects or partnerships are you most excited to explore? Are there any specific industries or sectors where your expertise could drive the most impactful change?
Yeah, very good question, Johan. I'm keen to explore the opportunities for collaboration with ExpertGate. And in my mind, some areas are coming up. If you allow me, I can share the areas where we can collaborate upon. Hmm? The potential area of cooperation include, to my mind, but not are not limited to the joint research projects. We can collaborate on research projects of mutual interest, especially in the field of commerce and management. And of course, we can think about the faculty exchange because by facilitating the faculty exchange, faculty members can share expertise and conduct joint research also. Apart from this, another area to my mind is the staff development programs, organizing workshops, seminars, and conferences to enhance faculty members' teaching and learning skills, teaching and research skills also. And another area of collaboration, John, to my mind is the student exchange. Organizing students' exchange programs to provide cross-cultural learning experiences will be possible through this forum. And of course, organizing joint academic events to share knowledge and expertise may be possible by organizing the seminars and workshops. I believe that this partnership between the institutions would bring to the students and faculty a lot of new challenges, new things in their mind will come up and they will explore. I look forward to discussing these opportunities further and building a strong academic relationship. And
Mm.
John, what I'm
Yes.
looking forward, there are some benefits, some expected benefits of this collaboration. These benefits could enhance academic reputation and international visibility for us, for the institutions. In fact, it will promote innovation and creativity through cross-cultural exchange. And not only this, it will strengthen research capabilities and publication output. It will provide opportunities for faculty and students' development. And also, I think it will not be wrong to say that it will enhance the overall quality of education and research at international
Yes.
level.
Yeah, definitely, Professor Nawab. I mean, for us, we understand that the whole drive and goal to create this platform is not only to create a service that you can provide, a platform that you can provide your services of consulting, short courses, and keynote speaking opportunities, and research collaboration, right? But at the end of the day, for us, it's also a community, right? We are a vetted community of top level experts in academia and industry. So where you can connect with experts across the globe, and for these kind of opportunities for student exchange, university partnerships, and all of this. And in fact, we are ourselves at ExpertGate, we are connected and partnered with other universities too, and we're increasing this. So it's great that you mentioned this. Now, Dr. Nawab, I'd like to ask you, how do you see your work contributing towards creating a positive social impact, particularly within the communities that you engage with?
Wonderful, John. My work aims to create positive social impact by fostering ethical practices, enhancing knowledge, and empowering individuals and communities also. Here, how I see this unfolding within the context I engage in, I can share a few ideas. These are coming to my mind.
Mm.
First of all, by teaching and mentoring, I contribute to developing skilled, ethical, and socially responsible professionals. This impacts industries and communities by equipping them with leaders who prioritize integrity, sustainability, and innovation. Another important thing that I can share with you here is that by specializing, we are thinking about promoting ethical practices also through this platform,
Yes.
specializing in areas like financial transparency or decision making. Uh, Ethics allow me to address issues like fraud, corruption, and inequality. Research and advocacy in these areas encourage industries to adopt practices that benefit not just stakeholders, but the society at large. Collaboration with institutions like organizing workshops or lectures help bridge the gap between the academic research and real world application. This strengthens local communities and industries, enabling them to thrive in a competitive and globalized environment. Apart from
Mm.
this, through my work, I strive to inspire individuals to think critically about the broader impact of their roles, whether it is through policy recommendations, innovative frameworks, or through leadership. The goal is to derive awareness of issues like inequality and sustainability.
Definitely. I mean, that's wonderfully put, Professor. I mean, at the end, for us in business, profit is definitely very important, but ethics and clarity is, now more so than ever, it's forefront. If you can create a generation of great entrepreneurs, but if they don't have this ethics behind it, if they don't have this clarity and transparency with all their interactions and transactions, that does create a major issue. Now, for us at ExpertGate, we dedicate 50% of all of our profits towards developing curricula and teaching initiatives centered, around on Industry 5.0. Now, and this is benefiting underprivileged communities worldwide. How do you think, Professor Nawab, we can enhance these efforts, and what roles can universities and industries play in maximizing their impact?
In fact, this wonderful question you have asked me, and I think I can give a lot of reasons and a lot of suggestions in this regard. Uh, John, first of all, we have to think about enhancing the efforts. You said that the universities and the industries can play a pivotal role. I can suggest here how these universities and industries can come forward and can take into consideration the requirements of the society. First of all, for enhancing the efforts, there's the need of the localized curriculum development. This is the first thing first. We have to think about the telling the curricula to address the unique challenges and opportunities in different regions, ensuring relevance to local industries and socio-economic contexts. We have to involve community leaders and educators in co-creating these programs. Here, what we can think about the digital access and tools. We can talk about the skill certificates and recognition. We can talk about the mentorship and internships also, because this mentoring and internship can facilitate opportunities with it will create opportunities with partner organizations, and it will bridge
Mm,
the theoretical learning with practical industry exposure. And if you ask me, the role of universities can collaborate with ExpertGate to conduct research on the socio-economic impact of Industry 5.0 technologies and refine teaching methodologies to the maximum outreach. Another important thing which I can suggest here regarding the role of universities is the student exchange. John, universities have to involve students in outreach programs, hackathons, and community teaching initiatives, fostering a sense of responsibilities and the real world problem solving. And also,
mm,
universities can form international alliances, bridging global expertise and resources to scale up these efforts. And if you ask me, so this is the role of the universities, which can be played successfully if they are really or genuinely thinking about the upliftment of the society. The role of industry is equally important, John. Industries can share advanced tools, softwares, and expertise to ensure that curriculum remains cutting edge and
mm.
aligns with the real world application. It requires the technology transfer. Second thing, John, which is very important, I believe, is the funding and resources. Partnership with industries can secure funding, scholarships, as you mentioned earlier, and
Yes.
equipment donation. Also, equipment donation to underprivileged communities, because in the world there are a lot of people who are underprivileged and who are not having any access to the advanced tools. And also, one thing more I can suggest here, that the industries can adopt the graduates, providing job opportunities or internships for participants of these programs, help demonstrate the value of initiatives and create a positive feedback loop in the industry setup. You can say that by fostering stronger collaboration between the ExpertGate, universities, and industries. These initiatives can become transformative, equipping underprivileged communities with the skills and opportunities needed to thrive a rapidly evolving global landscape. So I think the
Mhm.
industries and or universities can play a very big role in overcoming this problem with the help of the expert gate.
That's right, Professor. I mean, like, no doubt about that, especially with the last bit, where the world is rapidly evolving. And now, touching more so on the technological aspect, I'd like to ask Professor Nawab, as the world transitions into Industry 5.0, how do you envision this revolution shaping the future of higher education, particularly in preparing students for a human-centered, AI-driven workforce?
Yeah, exactly. This is a very important point again, and I think it will add more value to what we have discussed in the in the previous discussion. John, the transition into Industry 5.0 emphasizes the harmonious integration of advanced technology and human-centric values, creating profound implication for higher education. Here is how I envisage this revolution
Mm,
shaping the future of education and, of course, workforce preparation. First of all, the higher education institutions will need to offer interdisciplinary programs that blend technical proficiency with soft skills such as creativity, emotional intelligence, and ethical reasoning. Courses in areas like AI ethics, human AI collaboration, and sustainable innovation will become integral in this phase.
mm,
Apart from this, Industry 5.0 will prioritize personalized and flexible learning pathways. Universities will adopt, in fact, AI-driven platforms to tailor education to individual students' need, enabling a mix of the virtual labs, augmented reality
mm,
simulations, and real-world problem-solving projects are the need of the day. And apart from this, while AI handles what you call repetitive tasks, higher education will focus on developing students' uniquely human skills.
mm.
Here is the role of the critical thinking. I hope everybody knows that evaluating the complex systems and addressing unforeseen challenges is there. And by building teams that work effectively with both humans and AI, and also creativity, which means that it is about innovating in ways that machines cannot replicate. So, students, in fact, will gain a lot. And John, if you allow me some more time,
Mm.
I have to say something more about it. If this, will you allow me to speak something more about it?
Yes, please go ahead. I'd love to
Yeah.
hear.
Uh, John, the important thing that is a very important area of discussion here is the we have to think about the strengthened university industry collaboration. You know,
Mm,
here industry leaders will have to collaborate with universities to ensure programs for aligned which are aligned to the workforce demands. Actually, they can think about the opportunities to work with cutting edge technologies in real world setting that will prepare the students to transition seamlessly into industry 5.0 roles. In fact, again here students will be educated not only to innovate but also to consider the societal and environmental impact of their work. Here, courses on sustainability, digital equity, and AI governance will become essential.
mm,
Apart from this, as the technology evolves, so will the demand of continuous upskilling. Higher education will pivot towards micro credentials, modular courses, and of course the lifelong learning labs, lifelong learning hubs. which will enable professionals to stay relevant in an AI-driven workforce. Industry 5.0 emphasize inclusion, which will push further higher education to expand, to underserved communities through the remote learning technologies, community initiatives, and also affordable education models can be prepared. John, higher education in the industry 5.0 era will be less about preparing students for preparing specific jobs and more about empowering them to adapt, innovative, and lead in a dynamic, you know, AI augmented and human centered world is very important thing to take into consideration. Institutions that embrace this vision will not only shape the workforce but also drive meaningful societal progress. In fact, uh, what unique role do we think universities will play in the facilitating this transition is very important. Universities will play a pivotal role in facilitating the transition to Industry 5.0 by serving as hubs of innovation, collaboration, and of course, human-centered education. Their influence will extend beyond traditional academics, shaping the workforce and societal structures of the future. In fact, the universities have to play a unique role so that they are able to lead research in emerging technologies like AI, robotics, and IoT, while exploring their ethical and social implications. By fostering, they can develop practical solutions that balance technological advancement and with human needs, you can say. Here they can think about the living labs, they can think about the collaborative research, and they can think about creators of the industry ready talent. This is a very important point, John, that I want to tell you. The universities will act as a bridge between the academia and industry. They will prepare students to excel in hybrid human AI work environment, which will require that they have to collaborate with industries. They can continuously update curricula to reflect evolving demands. And, of course, one thing more is coming to my mind. That is regarding the hands-on experience programs, and these programs will integrate internship, apprenticeships, and capstone projects with Industry 5.0 companies, ensuring that graduates are job ready. This is an important point actually. As Industry 5.0 unfold, universities will play a critical role in addressing ethical concerns around AI and automation. They have to think about the AI ethics education, they have to think about the policy advocacy, and they have to think about the lifelong learning. They have to think about the micro credentials and modular courses, which are flexible, which are easy to learn by the individuals, and these which are having continuous upskills there. And of course, leveraging technology, universities can expand access to quality education,
Yes.
particularly for underprivileged communities worldwide. So this is all, John, from my side about the role of industry that can play a big role in the future. Thank you very much. If there anything else to inquire about?
Professor Nawab, that was certainly very, very insightful. I mean, now with the onset of AI and the ever marching pace of technology, it's not like you mentioned. It's not so much about you're preparing just for one specific role that academia and industry is aligned with, but more so in promoting the ideas of critical thinking, innovation and creativity, how to utilize these tools, right, as you mentioned. No, so thank you so much, Professor Nawab, for sharing your vast knowledge.
John, one thing I missed. If you allow me, just one more sentence.
No worries.
Universities, I tell you, universities will be the cornerstone of the Industry 5.0 transition, which will balance the technological advancement and human centric values. Their ability to to educate, innovate, and inspire will drive the development of a workforce that is not only skilled, but also ethical, adaptable, and inclusive. That's what is the end of my feelings about the role of universities and Industry 5.0 transition. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor. Thank you. Thank you so much for your time. It's been an honor. You know, your career as a scholar, your as a mentor, as a leader has been truly inspiring, and we're really excited to see how you will contribute further through ExpertGate. Now, to our viewers, thank you so much for tuning in. At ExpertGate, we connect you with world-class expertise and tailored solutions to meet your educational, professional, and business needs, and connect with you with experts like Professor Nawab. Now, whether you're looking to sharpen your skills or tackle complex challenges, at ExpertGate, we're here for everyone, everywhere.